yo, what up, Fatal? Hey, yo, what up, dog?
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your man A-Rock coming at you way too real. About to get you into another UFC jump off. UFC 137 is about to go down in a couple weeks. Real quick, I want to get into UFC 136. You know, I don't really mess with them light and ass cats, them Aldo's, Edgar Maynard cats, because they ain't never knocking nobody out, and I don't really mess with that stuff. It's like, you know what I mean, 185 and above for me, but hell of a card. Frankie Edgar, you know, put it down on Maynard. That was crazy fight. Still ain't rolling with that Aldo Florian type stuff, man. I don't like that light and ass wrestling stuff. You got to come with some power. Thoroughly impressed with Sonnen, man, how he put it down on Stan. I'm like, wow, Silva, man, you got your hands full. This cat is a beast. But that being said, I want to take this opportunity to tell y'all that I think that Silva will beat that cat. Here's the deciding factors. If Silva's ready, and this fight is, say, in February, and he just takes it. He says, hey, look, I'm ready to fight this dude. He's going to win. If it's a delay, like next year sometime, that means he's scared, and he's going to lose. The thing about this fight between Sonnen and Silva, everybody's like, oh, he destroyed him, whatever and stuff. I think that we've never seen Silva in trouble like that. If you review that fight, I mean, your boy was taking him down. He was on top of him, whatever. But he really didn't damage like Silva. I mean, he got a lot of licks. I think the most licks ever on Silva total. You know what I mean? But when it came down to it, you know, look at the end of the fight. You know, dude's eye was almost closed. Sonnen's eye was almost closed. And Silva's face was clean. You know what I mean? So I think he underestimated Sonnen, and I think if he takes this fight right away, look out. I think Silva will shock the world and beat this cat. So that's that. Let's get into this card because it's juicy. I'm gonna start out with the bottom tier. Crow Cop against Roy Nelson. Crow Cop, your time is up. You know what I mean? Roy Nelson is not a factor, but you ain't gonna knock this cat out. Dos Santos couldn't do it. Frank Mir couldn't do it. And I think both those cats beat Crow Cop. You know what I mean? So I just don't think there's enough power to knock this dude out, and he might mess around and get submitted. At best, Roy, or at least Roy, is going to go in and get a decision. But he'll probably fall on top of this cat and submit him. You know what I mean? Just too big, and your boy Crow Cop too old. You know what I mean? Matt Metrione, Czech Congo, crazy. Matt Metrione, man, this dude, 5 fights, 4 knockouts against some pretty big dudes. The only thing about him is in the Ultimate Fighter, he's a punk. You know what I mean? Like, he get punked, you know what I mean? Mental games and stuff, you know what I mean? Cass will punk him. If he comes in with his head clear, no problem. He comes in, he mops up Czech Congo. I'm going to take him by knockout against Czech Congo. But if he's scared of Czech Congo, he's going to lose this fight. But if he beats Czech Congo, look out. Matt Metrione is a force in the UFC. Next fight. It ain't no secret, my favorite fighter right now is Nick Diaz. I just like that whole outlaw image. Like, we don't come in with no game plan. I'm just gonna brawl. But in this sport, you can't go with emotions. You know what I mean? You can't go with heart. And even though he's my favorite fighter, I see an upset. BJ Penn, people are sleeping off the fact that he lost to Frankie Edgar twice. I mean, he knocked out Sarah. He knocked out Diego Sanchez, and like, people forgot that Diego Sanchez beat Nick Diaz. A lot of people is reading into the press about Nick Diaz beating Paul Daly, but who's Paul Daly? I think he's a non-factor right now and stuff like that. And he could have lost to Paul Daly, you know what I mean? But I would love for Nick Diaz to win this fight and shake up the UFC in that weight class and stuff like that. Like I said, he's my favorite fighter. But I'm going to take BJ on this one. The next fight, another shake-up. You got Carlos Condit against George St. Pierre. I'm going to take GSP, but if there's been a chance for somebody to beat this cat, it's Carlos Condit. He's had some impressive strings of knockouts. The one he did against Dong Kim, the flying knee, crazy. And then you got the he's had some TKOs in a row. And then he beat Jake Ellenberger, who just beat Jake Shields. I would have liked to see Carlos Condit fight somebody like Jake Shields or Josh Koscheck to get ready to fight somebody like GSP, but it's going to be a great fight to watch. I think GSP's got a little more skills to win this fight. It's not going to be a knockout. It's going to be a decision. If there's going to be a knockout, I think it's going to be Carlos Condit's way, but GSP, I got this one, or I got GSP on this. So last but not least, we're going to bring in my man, Luis the Greek, to give me his thoughts on this. Luis the Greek! Hey, Luis the Greek! You know what I mean? Luis the Greek, he's my little coach, you know what I mean? He's been on the fight scene for a while. Hey, Luis the Greek, what's up, man? Hi. Come over here, man. Come over here, man. Over here, man. So, hey, dog, I'm going with these fights here. You know what I mean? I got Crow Cop against Roy Nelson. Who you got? Who you gonna take? You know what I mean? This is the Polish Greek, Luis the Greek. Who you got? Crow Cop or Roy Nelson?
Crow Cop and Jordan.
No, you gotta pick one. Crow Cop or Roy Nelson?
Roy Nelson.
Okay, Roy Nelson. Next one we got Czech Congo and Matt Metrion. Who you got in this one, dog? Who? Czech Congo?
Yes.
Wow, that's a big upset, dog. Okay, I'll take that. Nick Diaz, BJ Penn. What's good with that one, dog?
Which one? Which one? And what's the other one?
Nick Diaz or BJ Penn?
DJ Penn.
DJ Penn. He's going to go with BJ Penn, you know what I mean? And then the last one, GSP and Carlos Condit. Who you got?
GSP.
GSP. You're going to take GSP all day, you know what I mean? Say what's up to everybody in Propose School, man.
Cheers.
Alright, you know what I mean? It's your man, Luis the Greek, hold it down. Alright, man, get out of here. Hey, go to bed, man. Go in the room, man. Good night. Good night. Papa. Hey, Papa, man. Man, this dude, he's training all the time, man. I don't know what's up with him, man. But that's your boy, A-Rock. West Coast all day, every day. Check out for my next hip-hop video, my next Jersey video. You know how we do.